Well, in 4 to 5 years, did you find that, Charlotte? Was it harder playing that than it would have been when you were in your 20s?
It would have had to been called 10 years.
Not harder, but it was supercharged. Because what Kate says, you become more and more charged with your life, not only with your life, but with the life that you're observing, because we're observing also lives all the time, but with the life that we are performing. So we have a a very big toolbox. And I was like you, Kate, when I was younger, I was actually looking forward to getting older, to have more of it, more insight, more understanding, maybe some obviously much more experiences, but this could give me the food for future performances. Yeah.
Do you feel you have more understanding now?
Yes, I do. I'm much more tolerant with others and with myself, which means that I have got to a certain understanding, because I'm not in rebellion all the time. I'm not fighting I'm not angry so much. I'm not all the things that certainly. But they're useful, all those things, when we're younger, all those feelings. They're really useful because they fire us, they lead us on, as long as they don't get out of control, and then they're not unlivable, but they're useful feelings, those very strong feelings that we have. Sometimes think it's a shame not to have more photos around the house.
We could put some up.
Yeah, but we don't have any, not really. I mean, not like Lena does with her wall display.
Oh.
I suppose it's because they've got children and grandchildren. I guess we didn't see the point of taking pictures of ourselves. Seemed a bit vain.
You used to say that everybody taking pictures all the time stopped anyone having any fun.
Did I?
You did.
Sounds like something I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you did a film with a pioneering woman director, Liliana Cavani, of The Night Porter, very controversial film. Did you think at that point this was the beginning of a new era for women? And do you look back and say, well, it wasn't, and you know?
Well, no, I think it's because what we've been saying about women, that really is a choice. Women do an awful lot of things. They have an awful lot of jobs to do in life. And there's not that much time in a day to be able to do all these jobs. And we well know that we are the ones that do the mothering. You know, men are very good at it, but they've got other things to do, and they always have had other things to do. And we know in the end we're going to be doing the mothering jobs and keeping the sort of 3 meals on the table and this, that, and the other. So it's for me, it's a question of choice. Liliana Cavani, you know, she wanted more than anything to work and to be directing pictures, and that's what she did. And she carried on all her life doing that because that's what she wanted, and she made it happen. So if a woman is determined, she will get what she wants, because we are very determined creatures. And if we have a little bit of talent as well with that determination, that's what we will do. But there will be a moment when we want to be mothers too. We want to look after our babies. We want to take time off.
Several of you live away from the epicenter of Hollywood. Is that easier or harder? Charlotte, you live in Paris.
Yeah, living away from the epicenter.
Yes. Has that hurt your career, or?
I don't know.
I think you're doing fine.
What do you all think? Has it hurt my career not being here? You know, you make choices. You make life choices, you know. If Jennifer wants to sort of be private in her houses, I like to be private in mine. We can all protect our lives, because if we don't protect our private lives, then we're not actually going to be able to get out there and do what we do, because as we've said before, we are so vulnerable out there. We need to be vulnerable. That is part of the game. That is the price we pay, and we go out and we do it. Whatever the consequences, we do it. So we have to have somewhere to come back to be safe, and to be literally just sort of go like that with our kids. It's great if we can have our kids to do it. They bring us the reality that we need, that we, you know. And you don't have to be.
Have you always been as brave an actor as you have been lately?
I don't think I'm particularly brave, Jane. It's nice of you to say, but I don't think I'm particularly brave.
Well, what is the brave
I think
act?
being an actor is being brave, actually.